In this tutorial we will be painting waves at dawn. Look at this beautiful color combination when the sun is coming up at dawn on the ocean. If you've ever been on vacation near the ocean, you can't resist getting up early in the morning, and many times this is what you find. You have this beautiful combination of complementary colors, orange and blue working together. The waves coming in this peaceful setting, and the waves have this really beautiful blue color. What I've done is taken a photograph of this scene, and I'm going to create a painting, but I want the format to be a little bit more square. So I'm going to do a 3x4 format, which is like a 12x16. The reason I want it more square is I want there to be more sky in this painting, but I also want to feature the beach. So what I'll do is create this 3x4 format. The horizon line will be right here. Here's the sky. Here's the water and the waves coming in. And then here's the edge of the beach. Then I'm going to place this bird right here in this reflection. This bird right here, I'm going to move it over to this point on the beach. So the bird ends up being highlighted in this area that becomes the area of interest. So we'll first take a look at our palette and brushes. Today I'll be using Natural Hog Bristle brushes. The brand is a Silver Grand Prix. These are flat brushes. This is a number 10. It's about 3/4 of an inch wide. And this is a number 6, and it's about 1/4 of an inch wide. I'll use the large brush for the beginning of the painting, and then I'll use the smaller brush as we start finishing the painting. Today I'll be using ultramarine blue, permanent red medium or cad red, cadmium lemon, and titanium white. And the blue color you see down there is my normal sky color. My starting point will be this blue-gray color that you see between the horizon line and the red in the sky. It almost looks like a mountain range back there, although it's actually fog and atmosphere in the distant sky. And when I say gray, that means the color has all three primaries in it: blue, red, and yellow, and of course white. This is my medium. If you want to learn how to make this medium, go to our mediums video under tools and materials. I'll begin by placing some reference lines. In other words, the horizon line, the line where the beach starts, the line where the water starts. And then I'll take the color that I mixed for my starting point, which is the color right above the horizon line or right above the water line. I'll be running this part of the tutorial at high speed, so you don't have to wait for me to make all these strokes. Now for the sky, I'll use the same blue-violet, except I'll add red to it and create a red-violet. These are all variations of gray colors. One leads toward the red, one leans toward the blue, one leans toward the yellow. When I'm laying in these beginning colors, I'm not trying to match the color exactly on the photograph. What I'm trying to do is get them close. I'll be making adjustments on all these colors throughout the painting as we progress. Now the beach is going to be the same color as the sky. Remember, the beach is wet and it's reflecting the sky. So here you can see this red color in the beach that's being reflected from the sky. After I lay my red color down on the beach, then I add some violets. This is my watercolor. This will be a little bluer and a little darker in value than the sky. Now here's the waves coming in. You'll notice that this is the only color that I used that I didn't add all three primaries to. The reason the blue looks so clean and rich is because it doesn't have all three primary colors in it. It's actually ultramarine blue and white, and that's what makes it appear very clean. And the reason it looks very clean is because the surrounding colors have gray in them. Now this is called color transfer. What I'm doing is putting some of the sky color into the ocean color, and then I'm putting some of the ocean color into the sky color. In other words, I'm putting red into the blue and blue into the red. Now look how this makes this color look transparent when I take this pink color of the beach and put it inside the blue color of the waves. You don't want to overdo this though, it's very subtle, and you don't want to cover up your clean blue color, because when I put red in that blue color, it's going to start polluting it. So you got to be very careful not to do much color transferring. Okay, now I'm going to mix up this darkest color you see in the ocean, and that color has a little green in it. You can see that it's a little bit greener than the ocean color, which is kind of a blue-violet. So I'll mix some yellow into the blue-violet color and make a little bit darker value that has a green tint to it. This is the darkest that will go on this painting. This is the end of part 1, so we'll finish these waves in part 2.